What's going on, folks? Welcome to Pho 60, one of two locations in New York City. This one here is in Staten Island. I'm going to give you guys a look at a beautiful food spread at Pho 60. Beautiful interior. The interior decor was gorgeous. Trees, lanterns, absolutely beautiful inside. The service was fantastic, and I'll tell you what else was fantastic. The food. First and foremost, the spring rolls. That's how I start. Whenever I go to a Vietnamese restaurant, fish sauce, 100%, always a guarantee. And a little bit of hoisin sauce. The spring rolls were pretty big. And typically, traditionally, you wrap them in romaine lettuce. Nice fish sauce. The lettuce holds onto that sauce very well. And it delivers all that flavor. And you got to put the pickled daikon and pickled carrots on it as well. The daikon radish, very nice and marinated. And it just added an extra component of flavor to the spring roll. And then you put the spring roll and you make a little sandwich with the romaine lettuce. That's typically how the Vietnamese eat spring rolls and how they are served. Lots of porky flavor in there. Typically, the spring rolls are made with wood ear mushrooms and pork. And there was a heaping ton of meat and mushroom inside. Next, we got the fried calamari. Oh, man, was I surprised by this. I forgot to ask the waiter what the sauce was that they served it with. It was a little sour, a little sweet. The calamari was topped with dried onions and scallions, and I love to combine all of those components together. They played it over a bed of cabbage, two different types of cabbage, including the pickled veggies, the carrots, and the daikon radish. And I like to combine it all together for one bite. It all just blended well together. Beautiful composition of flavors. Oh, a composition it was. The squid was tender, very tender. They must sell a lot of it because that squid was tender. It did not taste pre-frozen. It was not fishy. It was phenomenal. Okay? This is a Vietnamese restaurant owned by Vietnamese. I spoke to the owners. They told me that most Vietnamese restaurants in New York City or wherever are owned by Chinese. They were all Vietnamese. And that was nice to hear. They know what they're doing. And I could tell they knew what they were doing by eating all this beautiful food here. And you're going to see a whole lot more, so stay tuned, guys. Lean back in that chair. I'm about to show you guys some more goodness. A little more on the interior there, as you can see. Gorgeous place. They were pretty busy. I go on weekdays. I like to go out on weekdays and not weekends. So, what we have here next, some pork tacos with crushed peanuts, sliced tomatoes, cilantro, in a hard shell taco which resembled a Cantonese fried noodle. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Affordable. You get 3 massive tacos. Okay? Delicious. They were just so perfect, so refreshing. I've never considered a taco refreshing. They kind of crumbled a little bit when you bit into them. Those weren't exactly corn taco shells. They were, like I said, it resembled a Cantonese fried noodle. But they were stuffed. A little bit of hoisin sauce. Why not? You got to throw the hoisin sauce on there. The waitress was phenomenal. The waiters. I dropped my chopsticks and my fork, and she immediately saw it, and she came back and gave me a new fork and a new set of chopsticks. So, the service was phenomenal, and these pork tacos, Vietnamese tacos, were phenomenal. I put some cabbage on there. Look at all the pork. I'll show you the pork in a minute. Garnished with the cilantro, nice touch. There's the pork underneath. The tomatoes, the crushed peanuts. Oh, the star of the show. The pho. Oh. And it's like a build your own pho. You know, you order what you want. I ordered two types of meat. They give you the bamboo shoots on the side with the lime and the cilantro. I got the grilled pork, lemongrass chicken, of course, rice noodles, and you put whatever you want in there. And sometimes I just have a piece of pork by itself. Sometimes I put some of it in the soup. Whatever you want to do. And that's different. I've never experienced that. And I've eaten at plenty of Vietnamese restaurants in all of New York City. Manhattan, Brooklyn, you name it. The grilled pork was not overly glazed with that barbecue sauce. It wasn't overpowering. It wasn't over-seasoned. It was tender. A little bit of fish sauce. You got to put the fish sauce in the pho, right? A great portion for the price. I can't say enough about this place. $4.60. Man, there's a place in Brooklyn, their original joint. Threw the fish sauce in there. The sriracha. Come on, you got to put the sriracha in there. Look at that, guys. Would you bite into that? All right. Would you bite into that? They give you a spoon so you can soak up all that juice with every bite. Heaping portions of pork meat. And then I threw in the bamboo shoots with the mint leaves. Oh, that just completed the whole plate. Good. And the broth. Guys, I'm going on here. I usually don't make these videos too long, but I can't say enough about this place. There's another example of the waitress handing me a separate pair of chopsticks after noticing that I dropped them. I was dropping everything that day. I was eating so fast that things were just falling off the table. The bamboo shoots really added a nice crunch to the soft, thin noodles. What I really love about this place is they give you options. You can order different types of meats. In my case, I ordered the lemongrass chicken with the grilled pork. Again, it's like a build your own. The lemongrass chicken there was phenomenal. Tender. Aromatic. Spiced perfectly. Cooked perfectly. Nice char on the meat along the edges. Tender. Not rubbery. And you could eat it as it is, or you could throw it in the soup. That broth was phenomenal. I think there were some sort of hints of cinnamon infused into the broth. The cilantro was a nice touch. The grilled pork, again, nice and charred in spots. Tender, not dry, not rubbery. This is flat out the best pho I ever had in my life. The best. When you consider the portion, when you consider the quality of the meat, the tender noodles, the build-your-own options, the beautiful interior. Again, guys, $4.60. There's a location in Brooklyn. There's a location in Staten Island. Oh, my goodness. I'll be coming back here again and again. I can guarantee you that. Oh, my goodness. $4.60, baby. The Staten Island location. A must visit.